Neil Hamilton.
Well, here's of course the case that the United Kingdom is the signatory of the 1964 treaty, and therefore it is the UK minister who will take the decision to withdraw from it. But I do agree with the implication of Simon Thomas's question that as fishing is a devolved matter, there ought to have been some consideration for the views of this Assembly and the Welsh Government. But I do hope that the Welsh Government will take the view that the recovery of our waters, or control over the 6 to 12 mile limit, is going to be vitally important to the development of the Welsh fishing industry in the future. And it would be rather ridiculous if in the rest of the United Kingdom we were to have repatriated control, but not in the case of Wales. Quite how that would work, I don't know, because the EU fishermen would still have the right to Welsh waters to that extent, and that would certainly militate significantly against the advantages for Welsh fishermen of being able to have an exclusive zone, which would otherwise be imperilled if we still continued to be a member of the 1964 treaty.
Some of those are very valid points. Of course, they are out of context in the sense that, of course, the UK fishing industry as a whole is very dependent also on access to many other waters, and that, of course, some of the limitations that exist, and the 64 Convention in particular, came into force in order to also recognise historic rights, sometimes rights that went back over several hundred years. Someone made the comment a while back that, of course, fish don't carry passports, and of course, one of the purposes to the conventions, the common fisheries policy, was actually the protection of stocks, the legal protection of fishing stocks for the benefit of all. So there are many complications, and I think it would be a great mistake to look at the legal aspects of this solely within the context of individual interests, because individual interests are very much also affected by a broader collective interest.